This is the warning. This game deals with some really heavy stuff, and I was a little taken aback by it. So if you're uncomfortable with themes of sexual abuse, murder, weirder murder, or anything like that, I would just skip this one and watch some of my fun Pokemon videos. Welcome to Night Call. I have no idea what this game is. I read the word murderer, the word voyeur, so I'm not really sure what's happening, but I'm down for the ride. Press A to start. I think I will. New game, free roaming, Passadex? I guess new game. Choose the investigation. Let's see. The judge. Victims all have something in common and the motive seems clear. Balanced case, perfect for a first run. Dark and twisted case. Randomly pick an unsolved investigation. Random investigation all. The judge, I think. I think we'll go with this one. That wasn't the difficulty mode? I thought that was the difficulty mode. This game has a lot of choices. Story. Money will be easy to get by. Investigation will be easier. Every action will take less time for a chiller experience. The way Nightcall is designed. Money will be tighter, investigation will be harder to solve, every action will cost more time for a more challenging experience. I guess we'll choose balance. How many more things do I have to pick? I can't tell if this game doesn't have audio. My volume is definitely turned up. And there's definitely no sound. Maybe it's just being atmospheric. Yeah, there's still no sound. We got a smoking guy. Night call. Doctor. ... Here? Sir, can hear me? Or do I need to speak up? I'm not sure I understand. You can always change your mind. Ugh. The voice is female, husky and warm. Or worn. But you find it deeply comforting. I can always change my mind about what? Do you want me to speak in a normal, medium, or loud voice? Medium? Is this okay with you? Is my voice loud enough? Oh. Okay, so I figured out the mysterious audio problem. I had my headphones plugged into my computer, not my Xbox. She takes a deep breath. Sir, you just spent 2 weeks in a coma. The word bounces around your head. You need a moment to understand its meaning. Coma? Coma? The word scratches along your throat. Yes, you were the victim of an assault. The word resonates in your head. Victim. I've noticed every word has to do something. It scratches our throat, it resonates in our head, it does something. You are aware a serial killer is currently on the loose in Paris. You feel the contents of your stomach crawling up your throat, where the word was just scratching. I'm sorry. I'll stop. The judge, as the police call the killer, assaulted you. The bullet touched your liver, and in most circumstances it would have been fatal. We chose to put you in an induced... Her voice becomes more distant, fades. You taste bile at the back of your mouth. The bile crawls through your throat. Your head is burning. You hear a whistle in one ear. Your fingers move to the wound. Underneath the bandages, you feel hard skin. It is incredibly painful. Did they... I'm sorry? Did they catch the judge? No. What about my passenger? What about the cops? Say nothing. The doctor is silent for a second, a very awkward second. She hesitates. The police would like to see you as soon as possible to ask you some questions. After all, you're the only one who's survived the judge. Noise in the hallway attracts your attention. You try to turn your head to no avail. You need to rest. She leaves the room. Her voice resonates in the hallway. There's a lot of resonating in this game, too. I don't care he's the only witness. Another female voice joins in. A strong authoritarian voice. You can't clearly make up what she's saying. A strange feeling washes over you. It's not pain, not fatigue, some odd combination of the two. Fatigue. Anger. A feeling you know all too well. ... Days go by, and a month later. Night 1. Boss. Well, look, I've got a bit of a problem. A real problem, that is. You have a pounding headache. It's your first night behind the wheel since the attack. Boss, are you listening to me? You catch your boss's eye in the rearview mirror. Sorry. I just want things to get back to normal, clear my head, stop thinking about it all. He's watching you closely, trying to make out what's going on in your head. You know I'm worried about you, don't you? I know. You're like a son to me, you know. Oh, that's sweet. Why does he look so much smaller than him? I get he's supposed to be in the back seat, but like... I know. And you know he's about to tell you the story of his taxi fleet. Again. When my father died and left me the store, I could have sold it. I could have retired, gone back to the old country. Interrupt him? Let him go on. I'll let him go on. But I decided to start a cab fleet with all the money he left me. Hire the guys from the neighborhood. And that's why I've got 45 guys like you working for me. His hands flutter in the air. Though none of them are any match for you. He smiles. His voice suddenly takes on a serious note. You guys can't see, but I'm like totally head bobbing to this music right now. Now that my headphones are actually plugged in. Do you want me to go over everything again? He points to the equipment on the dashboard, the meter, the GPS. You haven't been in a taxi for weeks. Maybe you do need a little refresher. Yeah, good idea. Right. Well, first... Alright, I'm not going to read all the tutorial stuff. Try to guess where they'll be going. Okay. If custom orders a taxi, there's no one else around, you have to go pick them up. He shrugs. Say nothing. Other fares. Look at the map, decide whether or not you want to take them. Then you drive. That gave me, like, no information. No overtime. We're in France here, and the rules and regulations. You might not see it that way, but no one likes having a driver that hasn't slept for 24 hours. Anyhow, you know the ropes. You get it. I know you're going to do a good job. What's the matter? Boss keeps quiet for a while as if he's hesitant to speak, and then... I don't think it's a good idea. You shouldn't be driving. The murderer is still out there, and we think he's going to come back. For you. He doesn't know who I am. We? Maybe. Say nothing. I'm gonna go with he doesn't know who I am. He could have seen your face. The police are positive he didn't. He attacked you from behind. He attacked from behind. I fell to the ground and he took off. Silence. Your eyes lock. He holds your gaze. Oh, it's getting steamy in here. He wants to believe you, to be on your side. He looks away. Anyway, I'll let you get back to work. Every minute spent in your taxi is a minute lost. You can count on me, boss. Invisible stain. He smiles. Boss opens the door next to the cab. You watch him. Okay. Taxis are coming and going. It's back to the night shift. Back to life. Despite the attack, despite it all. Alright. Cool setup. Is that one a dog? I want to pick up this lady. Oh, okay. Place de fetis? Place defeat, maybe? Bernice. Fare is 18 euros, I'm guessing? The woman getting in her taxi does not look like she's at her best. Mouth lolling open, eyes unfocused, out of breath. She looks like she's just been punched in the gut. Or like she saw a ghost. She struggles to take her backpack off and makes several attempts. The strap gets caught in the buckle of her overalls. During this whole process, she doesn't look up at you once. She takes a deep breath. I don't know why I thought for some reason I'd actually be driving, like, taking control of the car. This is definitely a text game. Bernice. I'm not going to be able to pronounce any of this French stuff, I'll be honest. Her voice is emotionless, more of a trickle than a voice, coming out of a childish body. It sounds like it took every bit of energy she had to get those words out. She takes her phone out of her bag, hesitates, and starts swiping left to right, and right to left. She's completely absorbed. You think you can make out the reflection of a colorful mobile game in her glasses. Silence settles heavily into the cab. It is broken occasionally by something that sounds like a hiccup or a repressed sob. At a red light, she raises her head and lowers it the second her gaze crosses yours in the rearview mirror. Something about her makes you feel like you've got something caught in your throat. Rough night? You don't look so great. Why does this one have a smiley face next to it? Is it because it's like supposed to be funny? I think I'm gonna say rough. No, I gotta say this. You don't look so great. Her gaze is even darker. Chills you to the bone. Yeah, you might say so. She's not crying, not shaking. A few seconds go by. She finally takes the plunge like she's jumping off a cliff. Can I talk to you? I'm sorry, it's stupid, but I think I need someone to talk to. Ignore her! I'm listening. She takes a deep breath. I need to say it out loud. You stay silent. You sense she needs you to be silent. That's usually what women need. It's for you to be silent. At least in my experience. I have spent a lot of time not being silent when I should be. A guy touched me in that bar. Oh. Her voice is twisted like a nearly empty tube of toothpaste. Tears collect in her eyes. You feel really heavy. Remain silent. She starts talking again. Her tone is slightly different. She sounds more confident. Like saying those words out loud made her feel a bit more alive again. Man, I gotta apologize. I didn't know that this is where this game was going. I'll give like a trigger warning or something at the beginning. Or like she wanted to be stronger. He came up behind me and touched me way too much. Her voice breaks. An ambulance just went by. I don't know if that's important. I want to talk about it, but I also don't know what to say. Do you want to file a report? See, that's a very man thing to say. That's a very, like, let's get practical about it kind of thing. Let's just say whatever comes to mind. It took me way too long to understand what was happening. She looks about 30 years old, not far from 30. You get the impression that you're driving a little girl who just had her innocence stolen. One minute I was standing there in the crowd. The Furiosa is like my second home. I always go there to hang out with my friends because they all live in the neighborhood and the places are all too small. Yeah. I didn't get it? Fuck, why didn't I get it? Oh, didn't understand. I didn't even react. Okay. I thought she was talking about her backpack falling on the floor. Why didn't I react? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Say nothing. She says, nothing but you sense it's better to let her be. She pays you, it continues to spasm. That's the second time he's described her as a little girl. You sit alone with a strange and unpleasant sensation. You feel like maybe you were useless, incapable of sharing in her loneliness. You feel somehow responsible in spite of yourself. You sigh and drive off. Wow, that was like the roughest 18 euros I've ever earned. Let's try to pick someone up who doesn't look so sad, huh? How about this business guy? It's not gonna tell me, like, what the fare is or anything? Didn't it do that before I picked it up last time, or no? I need a man I can trust. 17 pounds. Okay. Man getting in your cab seems anxious. Seen these types before. Late for a meeting, late to catch a plane, late getting home. 15th something. You recognize him, a former deputy or senator, something like that. He looks at you nervously in the mirror. He's upset about something. Man, these people are just baring their souls as soon as they get in the car. Everything all right, sir? Yes, fine, thank you. His eyes are watering. He runs a hand across his damp forehead. He's sweating a great deal for a winter night. Clears his throat. Excuse me, I was wondering, yes. Do people ever leave things in your taxi? All the time. Oh, all the time. That's good to know. Oh, that's a weird thing. He looks cramped in his suit. And what do you do with the things people forget? Do you keep them? What did this guy leave in somebody's taxi, or? We take him back to central office and wait for someone to claim them. Oh shit. I mean, fine. Very good. How civil of you. Good job. He pauses again. Do you need anything? I need to lose something if you get my drift. And I need to lose it in your taxi. That's not possible. Say nothing. His voice shakes. I just got out of a meeting. It was awful. Sighing, he adds, awful. I've always been loyal to the party, you know. I've always followed orders, gotten the job done. My mother was a card-carrying member, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to leave my briefcase here on the back seat. You might say it was an oversight, you see? And then what happens? And then someone will take care of the briefcase. Bring the briefcase to the head office, someone will come pick it up. Takes a deep breath. This country we live in is going to hell in a handbasket. Everyone is running it is corrupt. They've sold out. They're thieves, all of them. We have lunch with lobbyists, dinner with bankers. We should burn everything and start over from scratch. So I got a sexual assault victim and now an anarchist. Wow. Flew for suits. Six months ago, we could have saved 75 people. What are you going to do now? I'm going to sleep. Then maybe they'll send me to prison, or worse, a far-off ward. Some overseas territory, Guyana, or something like that. That's what they do to traitors. That scared me more than I'd like to admit. Whew. Silence. Stop the car. Act as if everything is normal. Pays his fare and slips you an extra bill. Your compensation. Gets out and walks away quickly. You open the window to air out the cab. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing Door suddenly opens and a woman gets in the back seat. Okay. Another plot twist. Is she just a customer? Bus it. Having a good night? For a second you freeze. It's one of the cops working on the judge's case. Oh, fun. She grins at you. Something already bothered you about her there. You know, it's actually pretty crazy. I've been saying to myself there's something off about you. Something not so nice. I dug around, mulled it over, bugged all my fellow cops about it, because I was sure you lied to us. Let her keep going. I'm going to be frank with you. I don't think you were the judge. Nah, I just can't picture it. She squints. Of course, I was squinting when I said that. She's trying to make you out from far away. Like you'd have gone to the extent of hurting yourself. Yeah, between us, it's a bit of a stretch. She stares at you. What the hell is this lady doing? It's not enough of a stretch for my chief to stop going on and on about you. Seriously, he talks about you all the time. If I didn't know any better, I'd think he had a crush on you. She smirks. I think he's more interested in your profile. In prison at 17. And for murder, too. You open your mouth, but nothing comes out. Oh, wow. Since you got out, you kept a low profile, but you're lying about your name and your address. I checked. It's normal, you'd say. If they get word of your time served, no loan for your permit, no lease for your car, meaning no second chance at life. I personally like guys who want a second chance. No, I like guys who fight for a second chance. Basically, I like guys who are willing to work for me. Pardon that. She leans forward, her shining cat-like eyes narrowing. I thought they were already narrowed because she was squinting, and now they're even more narrow. My chief wants me to go to the prosecutor with a first and last name and evidence. With evidence. Actually, knowing him, he's not so hot on evidence. So I'll give you info. Victims, suspects, medical reports, some photos that are a bit... gagging noise. You have to be discreet, keep it between you and me. Interrogate, ask questions, dig around. Say nothing. I'm not asking you to make an arrest or deliver the killer wrapped up in a bow. You're no Batman. You're just here to get me more information. Here, take my card. I'll call you in 3 or 4 days to check in, we'll chat. And I'll let you know if we have any new info. She takes on a didactic, paternalistic tone. Those aren't words I see very often. Like she was giving you a list of recommendations for the 100th time. Don't get caught, don't get arrested. Also, I wouldn't recommend trying to leave Paris. I know what you look like and I know who your friends are. You can either be the solution or the problem, my friend. If I have to, I'll go check in on you-know-who. That reminds me, she know you've done time? You shake your head. She snickers. Oh, my little dirtbag. You cover your tracks well. I did what I could. Yeah, if you say so. Don't try to mess with me, man. If things don't go well, I'll turn you in. I'll send your pictures to all my friends in the media and every asshole in Paris. Your picture with your name on it, your real name. Say nothing. A business-like tone. Neither can you, right? Obviously. Well, great then. We see eye to eye. He ripped open your gut and saw your insides. You were in a coma. You have plenty of reasons to want to get back at him. I feel like that didn't need to be said. You investigate, ask questions, all the rumors. Alright, don't get fired without this cab. You're worth nothing to me. You glare at her. Fucking bitch. Or say nothing. You know, I've been leaning the say nothing route. For what it's worth, it was a pleasure not to be interrupted every other minute. You can't imagine how much I miss that at work. Fucking bitch. Good, he waited until she got out of the car. Man, I really wish I spoke French. 2% of the Pasidex. Next. So now I have like an incriminating suitcase of documents and a bunch of police documents in my cab after one night. You turn it off and start driving. Talking to passengers might unlock new documents and clues for your investigation. You'll find them back at your studio after your shift. 6 clues discovered, available in your room. Ooh. I'm just leaning on different things in my house. Just go sit on the couch or something. Forgive me, my animals are running around being animals. You take a second to enjoy the silence of your studio apartment. Studio kind of feels squeezed in there. Outside, the city is slowly waking up. You throw the files Busset gave you on the table. Jot down all the pieces of evidence and connect them to the suspects. Guilty party won't necessarily be the one with the most evidence against them, but the one with the most compelling evidence against them. It's like you're building a story about each suspect, trying to understand their motives. A bus goes by, making the walls shake. It's time to get a move on. Homeless man with an unknown background. Briefly worked for Charles Beaugrain, victim 2 in the 90s. Got health issues after Richtoden health scandal. A couple of arrests for breaking and entering. Well-known lawyer from St. Owen. Defender of the... Oh my gosh. Defender of several molested kids in poor neighborhoods? What does that mean? Was a promising football player and he was 10. So he's just like a lawyer who defends molested kids? Okay. Medical examiner. Ooh, always suspicious. Escaped from Argentina? What do you mean? Are they not letting people leave Argentina now? Lost her parents to the Argentinian junta? Junta? I don't know what that means. The process. I don't know what that means. Retired cop divorced from a judge born in the French Antilles. This all seems so innocuous. Cop in Paris, dad was a cop, financial affairs, died 2 years ago. Gay in a relationship, never discloses information at work. Okay, victim 3, victim 4, victim killer case. Are there more things? What are these? Hold A to investigate. What? Oh, so you like unlock them. And then do the things go up? Oh. Wait, are these victims? Oh, oops. What did I do? Oh, this is a nightmare. What the hell? I'm not smart enough for this game. Like, even a little bit. Where are these clues going? Okay, so I've dispensed with all the clues. And now I... Okay. Message on crime scene 2. You deserve this. No sign of violence. Death equals execution. Message on crime scene 3. Time is up. Guess I'm ending the night, because I have zero idea what to do with this. I feel like I have to be an actual investigator to do this. Man, this guy is so French. Look at how French he is. This screenshot is a mood. This one is also a mood. Funny story. I completely ran out of space on my computer because of all the videos that I've been taking, and I had to go delete a bunch of things and restart. So we're back, and I'm opening one eye. This is the weirdest game. Night 2. Am I gonna need gas too? Okay. So what does this mean? What does this mean? This is one of the people from the bulletin board, isn't it? I think it is. And I need gas. And then, is this the same person I picked up before? I'm gonna do this one first because it's the closest. And then I'm gonna, I think, go down this way and then over there. Oh, but I have to go up that way to drop him off. That's fine. There's a gas station up there too. Except you immediately recognize the passenger who just climbed into the back seat of your cab. He's been plastered all over the news for the last few weeks. He's a lawyer. Yeah, he's the one from my bulletin board. A lawyer who's representing a terrorist. He gives you an address and you start driving. He holds your gaze in the rearview mirror like he's trying to read your mind. You drive across a virtually empty Paris. Behind you, the lawyer nervously consults his notes. The notes that he had with him in a nightclub. Everything alright? He answers without looking up. Yes. You get the message and you leave him alone. You continue driving without a word. Why did he say that to the cops? He's not taking this seriously. Doesn't get it, idiot. There again. He says it again. Ugh. Is he contradicting himself or just... That's a lot of talking to yourself. That's not like he didn't just mutter one thing. I'm gonna say nothing, I guess. I don't want to, like, miss opportunities. You see him start to brake. Oh yeah, they always break down for the cab driver. I can't take it anymore. He takes a deep breath, loses control of his voice. This guy is a real asshole. He's not just a monster, he's a total idiot. Tears form at the corner of his eyes. I've never seen such a moronic defendant. You know what it's like to defend a moron? Wow, he's really upset. He yells so loudly the windows shake. Sir, lower your voice. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. When he answers, his voice is icy cold. No need to apologize. Kicks the seat. Sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Oh, he calms himself down. Nice. I'm the one who agreed to it. I actually fought to represent him. When I worked in the hood, not a single person cared about my work, and now, 5 hours, I have to be on the radio. Why was he at a nightclub? You need to try to calm down. I don't even know what that means anymore. I almost never sleep. It's barbaric. Disgusting. So horrific it's almost unreal. Yeah, being busy sucks, I guess. Let's add a sigh from somewhere deep inside his body. He kept the receipt, folded it in half and slipped it into his wallet. Why? He disgusts me. He revolts me. Why defend him then? I'm gonna say nothing again. A moron who's played too many video games. Played too many video games? That seems like a weird jab to take at your target audience. You guys never even read the holy book they use. Read a few passages online. I wonder what they're talking about. Does this help my investigation, like, at all? This guy obviously doesn't have time to be a murderer. She's so ashamed. Ugh. That was hard to say. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a murderer. He's a terrorist. Uh-oh. We could hang him right there, right now, and no one would shed a tear. Wow. That's why I keep doing this. For equality? This guy's making no sense. This will serve as a lesson. It's odd, isn't it? That I ran into you tonight, as if I hailed you. No, forget it. Pulls over, pays his fare. Don't take this the wrong way, but he hands you another bill. This is for you for listening. I'm gonna refuse it. He flinches, then nods. You're right, perhaps it's better this way? Equality, yes, but also fraternity. He smiles. You're right. He's left an envelope behind. He forgot something. He freezes, notices the envelope, and grabs it hastily. You can tell he's uncomfortable. He doesn't say another word. Oh, I should have kept that. That was juicy. I'm so dumb. I still have plenty of gas. Oh, look at this kid. Oh, that looks like a bad car ride. I don't want that in my life. I don't know. Let's pick you up. It's a shaky screen there. Very French. Passenger gets into the cab and gives you her address. Her voice is muted and far away. Hopefully she hasn't just been through a traumatic experience. You start up the cab. Meek and subdued. A silhouette in the shape of a human being. Would you like some music? Music. She pauses. I don't know, if you want. She breaks off again. What kind of music do you have? Whatever's on the radio. She seems to be weighing her options. Classical? Fine. I rarely listen to classical. Mahler. I can change stations if you want. No, Mahler's fine. I don't dislike it. Wow. I just so happened to fall onto the radio station of a song that she rarely listens to that her parents love. She's quiet. What on earth? Your thesis? Yes. Not another word. What's the subject? Am I not in control of this conversation? The progressive nuns of... I'm not gonna say it. The Abbey at the dawn of the industrial era. Sounds very specific. Extremely. Too much so, no doubt. She sighs. It's deadly boring. The subject. I think I've hit rock bottom. You shouldn't say that. I don't need your pity. Aww, it wasn't pity. Ooh. I chose the path I'm on. I'm entirely accountable for it. I'm the one who chose my thesis, me and no one else. To be honest, that will no doubt be the only thing that remains of me when I die. Are the French all like this? You shouldn't say things like that. She just, like, snapped at me for saying that. What if you tried something new? Something new? Like what? I have no practical skills whatsoever. Do you know how to drive? You could drive a cab. Not very good with people. I wasn't either at first. I've talked to a cab driver like twice. Typically they just drive. I wasn't like communing with them. You turn off radio? I've always despised Mahler. Wow, what a fun car ride this was. Sorry, I keep downloading things. Watch out for my Haven episode. That was boring. That was super boring. How is any of this supposed to help me with the investigation? Start up the cab. Very nice. Very nice. I don't need gas yet. So who's close by? Is that a monkey? That looks like a monkey. I want to pick up this lady. Ooh. Slams the door and stares at me intently. I don't know what to do with this. I guess I'll go with, can I help you? I don't know yet. The real question is, how can you help yourself? Ugh. Get out of my cab. I like that one. Do we know each other? I'm not sure I follow. Do we know each other? She gives a sour laugh. Don't play innocent with me. If I were to say to you, October 27th, the date, the night of the attack, the night you... Could this woman be the judge? 10:46. No, the attack took place later. Does that ring a bell? You nod your head. Answer. Yes, it does, miss. Don't you miss me? Not another word. You committed a crime? That's right, sir. A crime! I spent the whole day working like an idiot for that rotten newspaper. Town crier. Lower your eyes, or say, I'm gonna say nothing. I'm a sub-editor, Mr. Taxi driver. You cut me off! I couldn't care less. I'm simply telling you my story, my problem. You cut me off the night of the accident. I almost died that night. What? I crashed my car, my boyfriend's car, that is. Neighbors called the police that night. I made such a scene. The next day, no more boyfriend, no more car. But all because of you, because of your cab, everything. Wow, this is intense. So I started looking for you. Manual mode. Stop. Okay. Bribed one of your colleagues into giving me your number. Eee. Then I found your address. Oh, what is happening? You shiver as the drop reaches your boxers. Ugh. Wow. To spit in your face or something like that. The guy deserves a chance, you never know. So you're going to apologize. Go on, give it your all, take your time, take a deep breath. Like that. I'll apologize. I'm truly sorry. But I was irresponsible. Oh man. Okay. Men. If I have any men in my audience, this right here is a real life moment. And if I have any young men in my audience, the correct answer is always this. It was Exactly what I needed to hear. Yes. Yes, YouTube audience, I have become accustomed to apologizing to women. Marriage has trained me for this game. Yes, I do. Actually, I don't. Say nothing. Yes, I do. Good. Good, good, good. Thanks. She gives you a little smile. I tend to get worked up about things. You've noticed. I must make this my woman. I must make this woman my own. For a taxi driver, you're a real sweetheart. What's that supposed to mean? I'm going to exit the cab. I have to learn to manage my anger. It's eating me up. Goodbye. Okay. Where am I? I'm right here. Okay. I don't need gas yet. I don't want to pick this kid up. Like, for sure. That looks like a stressful time. What is this? Is this Santa Claus? What is this game? What are these? There's like little like clue people. What's that? Oh, that's just a person, right? Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, that's what they turn into when you're away from them. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I'm dumb. You know what? I keep saying something about it. Let's go pick this one up. Is that a male or a female name? Pull up to a local police station to pick up your next passenger. She comes out from under an archway, visibly frightened. Great. Slips into the back seat and gives you her address. Oh! No! No! Glance in the rearview mirror and notice how she's dressed. Did they treat you well? Everything alright, ma'am? You start the cab. Yes. Could I listen to the radio? You nod yes. Which station? My wallet was stolen. I have money for the fare. Okay. I just wanted to tell you I could pay. She looks down. What kind of music? Excuse me? Classical? Woman shakes her head. Could you turn it to 89.4? Are you sure that... Oh boy. Can you hear it? A shifting sound? Sounds like waves. I want to say whale song. Passenger looks up. That's right! There are waves in the background. Oh yeah! Achievement time? Why is everyone's voice almost inaudible? Have you noticed that? It's perfectly natural, sir. It's the frequency that causes it. It vibrates. It's constantly dancing about. Most people listen to music, the news. For me, when I work, I like to listen to isolated frequencies like these. They're broadcast, but no one hears them. The proof that we exist. She smiles at you. You're getting close now. Good. And what do you do for a living? Math. Yup. What kind of math? Algebra first, linear algebra, and now harmonic analysis, spectral theory. It's beautiful. How is this catching the killer? What am I supposed to be doing? Just as the second passenger, he's compared to a child as well. Everyone is a quiet child in the world of this game. Damn! That was a big tip. Okay. I see you. Why is this one flashing? Ooh. Why? Is there anything telling me anything about... I don't know what that means, but I want it. I want the flashing guy. I'm watching the empty space on this computer whittling down slowly, and it is stressing me out. Hospital, please. Okay. Oh, yes! This one's case-related. Your next passenger is your suspect, the retired policeman. Judging by his looks, you could have easily guessed. Yeah, look at him. He looks grumpy, in a bad mood. Tough morning, or say nothing? Now, I am a fan of the say nothing, but I need some info from this guy. So let's go with tough morning. Which, personally, if I had a tough morning and a cab driver asked me that, I would probably be annoyed. He shrugs. Huh. No more so than usual. Huh. Oh, say, are they finally taking that down? You could buy pants there for just a few francs. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to be calling this money? But for years, it's been a sex shop. One of the first in Paris. I think they filmed some famous movies there. He sighs. Online. Go figure. Is he like lamenting the loss of the porn store? Surprised it stayed open so long. I mean, since that hostage situation, it must have attracted some shady fellas. Well, I'm not reading that out loud. Couldn't stand the noise. What? Wow, what? One of the neighbors. Why? Oh. Yeah, this is pretty extreme. Yeah, that's it. Drones. I'm sorry I'm not reading all of this, but I don't know. Let's read it together, okay? I'll free the women first. Well, nobody knew. There were 2 fellow cops inside already. This is weird. They were ashamed to be there. Oh, okay, they were just customers. Is a Boy Scout? This is an intense cab ride. Ooh. This is heavy. How did it turn out, or what about the other cop? What about the other cop? The other cop. The one who's still in the sex shop. He attacked him in the shop. Yeah, we're just gonna forget that. Wow. Wow. A bouquet of poppies. Okay, so I'm supposed to think this guy's a murderer? Alright, I'm off. You drive off. Did I get any clues from that? Also, what a shit tip. I'm finding this to be a lot like real life in the sense that I am ignoring my gas gauge. Okay. Are there any more of the glowing ones? Like the suspects? Because I got like absolutely nothing off that guy. What's this? Is there any way for me to get like any... I mean, I don't know what's up with the Santa Claus. That one's a little weird. What's this? Oh, I want to know what this is. Gonna use up a bunch of my gas. Oh, I don't have much time left. Oh, I just missed what that said. Argentinian embassy, wait there for your contact. This got all cloak and dagger all of a sudden, didn't it? Seems odd to have a contact, so excessive. I was just thinking that. This guy's one of your regular poker buddies, a night watchman at the embassy. Follow. See his face, a young man. Very young. That'll be 250 euros. Pay. Oh! I didn't even think of that! For the price, you better hope the intel is good. Listen up, because I'm not going to say it twice. Grodischer is definitely a colonel from the junta. Only one of the few who wasn't arrested and put on trial. He was responsible for torturing dozens of political opponents. He's tortured and killed them. You know, we don't like him much here, but the rich Argentinians in Paris love him. They really respect him. Thanks. No problem. He looks back at you. There's one last thing. I read in the newspaper that the killer wrote a message in chalk. Time's up. It was a slogan at the end of the junta. Sort of a watchword from the opponents. It was time for them to go. You get it? You nod. I don't get it. A second later, you're back in your taxi with a hole in your wallet but new information on one of the victims. If you follow this lead, maybe your investigation will move forward. Oh. Okay. Alright. I think the night's over. You know more about your clients. Check the menu for more details. I have profits. Car maintenance. Oh no! Okay, I need to be a little more profitable. I shouldn't have turned down that tip. I thought I was being good. Things didn't go well at first. But they ended up okay. This seems like a really replayable game. An envelope. Oh! It takes time to investigate things. Okay, so this guy, retired cop, killer site, death, execution. Wait, but this guy's not a... Oh, this is a suspect. Oh, and this is a suspect. Okay, okay. Killer's height, message on the crime scene, justice. You deserve this. Wait, which one was the... There, that's what I was hoping. This one looks interesting. There's a lot of evidence here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we got like that Argentina thing. Argentina? Oh, I'm tired. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. That's not late. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. And then I'm gonna come back to this game because I think this is interesting. I don't know if I like it or not yet. Someone can maybe help me out with that, but who knows? Alright, well, signing off. Subscribe if you liked the video and would like to see more.